Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here, and this is my review of Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 5. So, this episode, I know right off the bat some people are going to hate it, some people are going to dislike it, some people are not going to give a shit, but some people are probably going to like it. For me, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I'd say it was maybe a 7 out of 10. Which is pretty good. That's a pretty good rating. It definitely had some flaws, some issues, and I'm going to be getting into that. But overall, I liked the episode. Overall, I enjoyed it. It's kind of funny. There were two plot twists. Well, you might not want to call them that, call them whatever. Two plot twists in this episode, and I saw both of them coming. First of all, I remember being about 20 minutes into the episode and just thinking, okay, I don't trust this chick. Her name's Isabel, I think, Isabel or Isabella. It's one of those. And she tells Althea at the end of the episode that's her name. And I forgot where she said she was from. But Isabel, I was thinking, I don't trust her. I don't trust her to not kill Althea. I still feel like she's going to kill Althea. The only reason why she's wanting Althea to do stuff with her is because she needs help with things. What's going to happen when Isabel stops needing help with things? She's just going to kill Althea, and that's going to be like the big death of the first 8 episodes. We didn't have a death in the first 4 episodes, so I was thinking maybe this was the big death, and maybe Althea would be sort of Beth Greened off of the show. I mean, hey, it's close to the middle of season 5, but yeah, Althea lived. Well, I'll get into that. But I was just like, Althea, I don't trust Isabel. I am shocked that you trust Isabel. She needs your help with stuff. She killed her friend for dumb reasons or whatever. Maybe not dumb reasons, but not necessarily the best reasons in the world. And she wants you to help her with stuff. When she's done needing you, what makes you think she won't kill you? What makes you think she won't turn on you? Like, idiot. So that was one plot twist that I saw coming. And the second plot twist that I saw coming was the whole thing that, I don't know, obviously they have an attraction of sorts to each other. I don't know if you want to call them gay, bisexuals, lesbians. You can't win. You cannot win with that shit. I'm not going to call them any of them. They like each other. That's what this episode tells you. Whatever. You can't win with that shit. I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, like they're together or not together, but they have a sexual interest in each other. And I saw that coming. That was the second plot twist that I saw coming. That Althea and Isabel were going to like each other. I don't know. I just sensed it. I just sensed that they were attracted to each other, and there's just no indication, anything about Althea's sexual preference in season 4. And I was thinking, okay, this is like the first character that she's had a dramatic, real dynamic with. Is it going to be a romance? Like when Luciana and Nick met each other, and because they were man and a woman, they just immediately had a romance. Is this a love interest? And it turned out to be a love interest. I just kind of saw it coming, but I was thinking here deep down, I was thinking, okay, I think Althea and this chick are going to have a romance. And I was just like, okay, maybe that's just my imagination. Maybe I'm just crazy. I feel like if I said anything, I would offend someone. I would offend someone. What if I'm wrong? And then I would not have been wrong. So those were the two plot twists that I saw coming, and I just thought that was funny. One of the issues I have with this episode is I'm just sort of ticked off with how dumb Althea is. I get that she's obsessed with her stories. Her stories are everything about her. And she did get some character development with that. She wasn't willing to let one of her tapes get destroyed. So that was a big moment for her. It saved the world or something. Isn't that what Isabel said? That would save the world. Destroying that tape saves the world. Whatever the fuck. We'll get into the helicopter shit too, but yeah, Althea lets one of her tapes get destroyed, and that's a little bit of character development for her. So at least she gets that, because she's been all about her stories, her tapes. That's literally all that her character has been about, pretty much. So it was cool to sort of have that moment where she actually does this different thing and you know, she's fighting for a cause besides just her own cause, which, you know, was kind of some growth for her. But yeah, Isabel and the helicopter stuff, she's an interesting character. She's interesting, and I'm definitely a little more intrigued by the helicopter people than I was before. Just a little bit, just a tiny bit. It seems really interesting to know what they're all about. They don't give you too many answers in this episode, but we just see, you know, we see what one of the people look like, because we see Isabel, and we kind of know like what they believe in. They believe in fighting for a noble cause bigger than themselves and fighting for a bigger future or whatever. That's what Isabel kept talking about. That's what she kept ranting about throughout the episode. So we didn't really know that about the helicopter people. But at the same time, like, I kind of assumed that they would be ruthless, because Rick Grimes was last seen with them, and he has not been seen for like 6 years. He has not shown back up to Alexandria 6 years. If they were good people, they would have let him go. If they were good people, they probably would have helped him go back. They flew him away from the same place. They would be able to fly him back. If he healed, save his life and take him back. They didn't do that. In fact, they probably did the opposite of that. They locked him up as a prisoner. So I figured they weren't necessarily going to be great people, and it does seem like the helicopter people, even if they're fighting for a bigger cause, they still have sort of a ruthless thing to them. At least the soldiers do, or the people flying them do. I don't know, but it doesn't give you too many answers. But like I said, I'm not surprised that the helicopter people are a little ruthless. We kind of already knew that, so oh well. But this was an interesting episode, and like I said, I liked it okay. So basically, I had made videos days ago about Althea and what was going to happen to her in this episode. And honestly, I wasn't sure if she was going to die, if she was going to get taken away on the helicopter. Was she going to reunite with the other characters at all? And I kind of like how they trolled us. Like, they trolled me good. I really wasn't sure. While watching this episode. And she doesn't get taken away. She doesn't die. She almost dies. Like, they did a good job. I really thought that was it for her. When Isabel pointed the gun behind her, I just felt like that was it. Althea was going to die. And she didn't die. And she didn't get on the helicopter. And then she meets Morgan and Alicia. So it's like, it's a bottle episode, so they don't spend too much money on how many characters that they have in the episode, but they still kind of trolled you, because it's like, okay, maybe Althea dies, okay, maybe she gets on the helicopter, okay, maybe she reunites with everyone next episode. Oh, she's already reunited with them. Like, they got me. I really wasn't sure. But I really wasn't sure if she was going to live, if she was going to reunite with the other characters, and I figured she wasn't going to see them at all in this episode. I figured we weren't going to get Morgan and Alicia, because I figured, you know, it's a bottle episode, it's a filler episode. They're just spending money on this one character and this new character that's just like a guest star. They just have to throw a check at her, probably. So this is pretty much a filler episode to save money on budget. And then at the very end of the episode, when she's been separated from them for 4 episodes now, she reunites with Morgan and Alicia, and it was like, they were like, gotcha, they reunite, you troll. I don't know. I just felt like they knew that we were expecting it to be a filler episode, and Althea would die or she would not reunite with the group, and then she does literally reunite with the group in this episode. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I like this episode. 7 out of 10. I'm really excited for episode 6, because it looks like we're going to be getting most characters in that episode, including Althea, hopefully, because she's with them now. Maybe we'll get everyone. Maybe we'll even get Daniel. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool, though. But I'm excited for next Sunday's episode. And yeah, that's about all I've got for this review. So with all that said, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day. So please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 557 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 600 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 600. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye!